Hello, survivors, hello! How are we doing today, guys? Feeling good? Are you feeling good? Who have we got in stream? Ant2Toxic #1. Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, Vaz? What's up, Daylight Night Shine? Top 3 of the stream today. Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, Bashalm? Valiant, Bretland, Z-Man DNA, Captain Trips. Hello, hello. Ant2Toxic #1. He actually came first. I know it can sometimes show up differently on people's screens, but on my screen, he's first. You're generally always going to be higher in the rankings on your own screen. Because, lag, basically. Can't wait to get this Eva to LB1 at most, because not spending. Don't you mean at least LB1? I don't think you mean at most. You're going to get her to at least LB1. As long as you do the daily roadmaps, you can get her to at least daily LB1 without any issues. Then you'll be able to do pulls with your solo level up and faction level up rewards. And even if you don't like do well there, you should be able to get like another 10-15 pulls. I don't think, you know, too many. You're not going to get a huge amount. I'm not going to say you're going to get a huge amount, but you should be able to get 10, maybe even 20 pulls, even if you're not in the top faction. I think if you're in the top faction, you get 15 pulls from your faction winning faction level up, and then solo level ups. I think they were giving 10 for first place, but I think they were giving 5 for like 50th, so you could easily get like 10-15 pulls from that. And you never know. You have to get fortunate there, obviously, but you never know. The more you do in the level ups, the more chance you've got of getting more pulls, you know. It's pretty much as simple as that. Simple as that. Okay. My microphone's in the wrong place. I don't think I've done my missions today. Oh, I did. What were they? Oh, okay. Okay. That one I did quickly because I know I'm terrible at ally fighters. So I was like, better get this done. Because I'm absolutely horrendous. So bad. So bad. Okay, I've done that already apparently. Let's get onto the food and the materials roadmaps. Who else we got? What's up, Johnny TWD? Kathy, hello, welcome to the stream. Covenant as well, what's up? Hot Lips, hello. Miller666. What's up, Aaron? I do appreciate you tuning in, guys. I hope you're having a good day. Monday stream. We have got an event starting tonight. In probably like 5 hours or something. It seems to start 1 AM my time now. I think it's going to be about 5 hours. I think we did just have some information drop on the blog, and I can bring that up in a bit. Okay. Energy. YouTube unsubscribe me. Yeah, YouTube can be weird. YouTube can be weird. I think it does it sometimes to new accounts. So if you've got a new YouTube account, it can do it. I don't know why. I've got no idea why. I don't know why. Okay, that's the food one done. I just do this for the crates mainly, because you never know, you might need a lot of materials or food at any given time. You never know. What's up, Thomas? Sly as well, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're both having a good day. Chilling today, chilling. 7 million critical hit. And that's without the control as well. It would be 50% higher if it was controlled. That'd be pretty crazy. I actually could potentially use Kenny in Challenge Run. I guess. And I guess I could probably remove Kapoor at that point. Because I had Kapoor in there as a second. I don't know if it's alert today. I think it is. And it is. Okay, we can try it out with Kenny here. How do you guys... I mean, we're against the full tough team. But I'm pretty sure I have attack versus tough on my Kenny. I'm not sure. Let me just double check. Attack versus tough. Cool. Cool. And then I guess we could do this one. Because attack up versus debilitating. Because I have characters that can do debilitating stuffs. Okay, this one shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then we got the defense down as well. I don't think that counts as debilitating. It does not, of course. So I guess we stun. And then soften up a little bit. Guardian Shield's probably going to pop here. We'll see. Oh, it could have gone the bad way. There's a bit of RNG there. But I think I'd sometimes get 0 on that stage, so... This one I don't ever get 0s on. So we'll see what happens this time around. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure if I can take her out. Do I even want to? I need Kenny to take someone out realistically. And they've all got quite high stats otherwise. I don't think Kenny can kill her. We'll see if we can get the defense down. We do. Okay. We'll get the stun. No, we'll get the confuse in here. I don't think I can do enough damage, honestly. Oh, okay. Okay. And then we'll try and get some stuns in.
Sounds good.
And we get to resist. Awesome. Z-Man Danny, make it rain. 14 months. Thank you so much. Tier 2, man. Thank you so much. I do massively appreciate the ongoing support there. It looks bad, but he rushed. So no damage. Maybe we can get a stun in. It'd be cool if we got 0s. We got our confusing. Just don't hit Jackie, please. Oh, he's stunned. He is stunned. This is a stage I've never hit 0 on, I don't think. Just do all of these. Is he just... What's he healing from at the moment? I'm not actually sure. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? This one I've hit 0s on before. Because there's quite low stat characters here. Okay, perfect. That's fine. And the difference between a crit and a non-crit is like crazy because of the crit multiplier he's got. It's nuts. Absolutely crazy. I guess we try and take her out. Oh, we should get a second kill in. Oh no! Do I restart? I mean, we'll see. If I can stun both of these, I won't. Okay. Oh no! So, Tommy, welcome to the stream. Hulker as well, what's up? I'm doing good, thanks. Thank you very much for the early likes on the stream, guys. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Last one. Oh no. Oh no, wait. I can actually do this. I just have to not get RNG'd on the first hit. So, okay. Oh, no defense down. I mean, unless I can... Okay. I think I have to start this one again. I can definitely one-shot Princess then. Okay. We've got a few tries. 3 more tries. It's a bit of RNG. I guess we don't need to do the first attack with her. Okay, that's that. We've got the okay, if it messes up somehow. Do we not even kill her? Okay, that's crazy. We did it. We shouldn't get any reflect from Mercer because of the Guardian Shield, but also because I think that's the first time I've hit zeros on every single one. First time. Final score 0. I think the best I've done is like 10k before, because there's always like an annoying character that just doesn't get control and does a basic attack. It's annoying. It's annoying. That's cool. I can probably do that quite consistently. That was probably one of the harder ones. There is one with Doc Stevens. I think it's Doc Stevens, Zeke, Gator. I'm not sure who the other ones are. Gabriel, maybe? And maybe Mercer as well. Oh no, it's Governor and Mercer. That stage I find really hard. I'm not sure if this is going to make much of a difference, but we'll see. We shall see. The only thing left to do is see. We'll be doing 20,000 Gold Mythic token giveaway at the end of the stream, guys, or near the end. About the 2-hour mark. So in about an hour and 45 minutes. We'll be doing 20k. 10k to 2 lucky winners. What's up, Dana? Welcome to the stream. What did you get from the Gold Mythic weapon chest? I haven't opened mine yet. I've got it, but I haven't opened it yet. Not yet. I can't decide. I think I'm gonna wait until the next gold rush, but I'm probably gonna take the baseball bat. Actually, I'm just gonna take it. I like it a lot. You know, I like that weapon a lot. It'll work on my William quite well because he gets his bonus HP is based on his attack stat, and it will be strong attacks. Really nice.
Sounds good.
Cygnus, thank you very much. Remember for 16 months, bro. Thank you. You're halfway there. Wait, is that... No, my maths is terrible. My maths is terrible, sorry. You're 16 months, that's awesome. I was like, you're halfway to the 2 years. It's like 4, 8, no. Bad maths. Bad maths. The bat. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be going for. I think I'm going to be going for the bat. Otherwise, if it's purely down to character, I would go for Ghost. To be honest. Oh, we've got a few of these crates that I've been stocking up. We can just open these. I did actually get 10,000 the other day, and I just got 10,000 again. I think it's like 14% at 10,000. So that's my third 10,000. I generally get the 1Ks. I think everyone does, to be honest. I'll take a little bit extra. Can't be mad. Got some just random opens. Blowtorch, cool. But not really the thing I need the most. Open some of these. Some of these. Some of these. And lastly, the crate. That crate. Where is it? There it is. So I like the baseball bat a lot. I liked it when it was first brought out. And this is more of a premium weapon. I will be able to get it to pretty decent ratings as well. I'm not actually sure if William needs a huge bonus to AP when attacking, because he's 55 AP, I think. So that might be enough AP for him already, and I could just give him 50% attack. But that is what I'm going to claim. For sure. Sophia's a violent Louisville slugger. And I can just equip it to him straight away. And I can just test how the AP gain stuff works. Like, because right now, I'm using that on him, which is not ideal. It doesn't gain AP very quickly. But like I said, I don't think he needs to, but he also doesn't get any extra damage, which he does need because he is a combat medic. When this character performs a critical attack, all teammates get 25% of this character's attack as bonus HP. So the higher his attack is, you know, the more he's going to give out. So right now, he's going to be giving out like 12.5, 13k base. Actually higher than that, like probably closer to like 15k base, but also the strong attacks stacks on top, so he'd get another 20% boost because I've got 2 strong characters, and that means he would get up to his attack would be around 75k, which means he'd get around about 19k bonus HP, something like that. We can test it out, of course. And obviously that's going to go up higher when I get up to 50k. 50k, 50%. So we can just test it out. Just want to hit a crit straight off the bat. See if we can crit someone here. I mean, here's 55 AP, right? Where is the rush? 55 AP, so he should get 35 off the first turn. He's only getting 15k. It's not taking... Oh, he's not going to get the strong attacks buff. Okay. This is a point. But still, 15k bonus HP is okay. I'll take that. And it will go up a little bit higher because he has is going to get a little bit more attack. It actually looks like Marcus is holding like this badass scythe weapon right now, but he's not. That he is not. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. We're going to risk the stun. Probably get stunned. No. 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 Reflect damage gets zeroed out. That's cool. And then now on the next attack, we'll just get the normal 20. Right? I get stunned, but AP's fine. Okay, AP's fine. AP's fine. I don't have to mess around. That's fine. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I got stunned by somebody. Oof. Oof. At 270% defense. Big oof. Okay, we'll just do that. Oh no, I thought this was Steve for some reason. We can just hit auto. I could LB3 Marcus, but I'm not sure he's worth it. Marcus is actually pretty decent. If you set him up correctly as well, he can be pretty nasty. I could LB2 Ghost. I forgot he's in there. I mean, you could. What's up, Richards? Thanks for tuning in. How many hours left? For what? Just... That is such a... I don't know. I don't know. New event. Just under 5 hours, yeah. Just under 5 hours. You can always check on the event videos I put out. And all you have to do is just adjust things based on Pacific time to your time. That doesn't really change. It only changed for like 2 weeks of the year. Where it just like, it's an hour different. The new login stuff looks nice. Any idea when we can check it out on beta regions? I'm going to check out the news item in just a second. I'm just getting through some of my easy stuff. Easy stuff. I think I've scored in level up. Yeah, I think we're going to be going for this one. Wait, unless, let me just double check. Nope. Rewards is not that big a deal. Okay, we can check out that info. Let's check out the info. Okay, let me just mess around and get this all centered. So this is something new that's going to be coming to RTS. It should go into beta first, I believe. And you can see it's like a 7-day login streak bonus, to be honest. And then at the bottom it says 10 daily missions were instantly claimed. We'll read through how this works because the daily missions look kind of similar to what we've got already, and how that's basically going to work with the new system. And it says update 34.0 is going to bring a daily login and insta claim. If you have time to do only one thing during the day in Road to Survival, it should be the new feature we're introducing in our latest update with the daily free rewards and insta-claim. Once you log in with our latest update, you may notice the new daily rewards button. And here it is in all its pixelation. You can see the daily rewards above the mission icon. So it does look like it's not really attached to missions, but we'll see. At player level 6, daily free rewards will unlock, giving gold mythic tokens and TWD gold medals, along with a number of materials and military supplies each day. These can be instantly claimed from the daily free rewards screen that will also track your daily login. If you have logged in for 7 days in a row, you will not only receive these rewards, but on day 7... Moon, 31 months. Thank you so much, bruv. Thank you so much. But on day 7... and for every day after, while your streak is maintained, your daily free rewards will be multiplied at least ×2 with a chance of ×3 or even ×4. So you can see the information here. I'm not sure if you know the multiplier beforehand, because on the right hand side it's showing ×3 already. But it could just cycle through, because this is a screenshot obviously. It does say reach player level 24 to unlock insta-claim. And you can see it's on the rewards for, I think that's killing walkers per day. No, that's killing fighters, and then that's killing walkers. Doing SR stages. I don't know what the next one will be. Scrap, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, no, actually, it's scrap for... I think that's new. I don't think we've had a daily weapon token before, so I think that's actually new. So that's actually kind of interesting, because I have noted that we don't get weapon tokens too often. At player level 24, logging in daily no longer requires a player to perform some daily mission tasks to receive the rewards. The more you level, the more missions will complete, pictured above. Once a player is level 60, they'll be able to complete enough of the daily missions instantly to claim the daily mission completion reward bag and get the multiplier with the daily free rewards. Now, if you're like a veteran like myself who's level 300, you're going to get this day one. You know, you're going to be able to get this boost day one, which is obviously great. Doing the daily quests, effectively the daily missions, is actually kind of mundane, because sometimes you're doing stuff that you don't necessarily want to do or isn't part of natural gameplay. Like, I could be doing road maps all day and it's just walkers 24/7 and I don't kill a single fighter, so I'd actually have to go out of my way to kill a fighter. So this is going to be good. Also, I might not want to spend another ticket, and the timing, you know how the timing of the missions work. Like, I think the missions reset at like 1 a.m. my time, but arenas resets like 6 hours earlier. So not everything resets at the same time, but it's still expecting you to spend tickets and stuff, and it's just like... So that's going to kind of like dodge that situation, which is actually pretty good. And you can see now it says ×4, so it does look like it just rotates. And you can see everything's been insta-claimed. I don't see the level of the person here, but I assume they're 60 plus. Please note, some of the rewards have been restructured or updated, and we've moved gold mythic tokens from the daily mission completion reward bag to get the rewards multiplier after a 7-day streak. With this update, we've also made a few changes in order to streamline the player experience via the menu system. We noted a couple of different ways to access the same areas, and also wanted to clean up some of what was covering the town. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Daily rewards icon is newly added right above the mission icon. News and inbox icons are moved from their original locations on the HUD to inside the collapsible menu icon. The supply depot icon icon inside the menu icon is removed. That's legit something. That's the only way I used to get to supply depot, so I'm gonna have to change my way of getting there. No more annoying. I think it's because they want you to click on the store. That literally, I reckon supply depot has been removed. It's so people click on the store and then they have to go through it that way, because I think that's the other way you can get through there. No more annoying 99 plus red notification icons on the inventory icon. Okay, cool. So this is what it looked like before, and this is what it's going to look like after. I mean, it's a bit bait, honestly. I guess it's going to be hard because it's got the new skin. I guess this is the old skin. This is Halloween, so. So it's just a little bit. Oh, the inbox is not on the top right anymore. It's in the bottom left. So the inbox button has been changed to where the supply depot button is. Okay, that's interesting. I think it's because the calendar one was added, and it kind of just override. it goes over some of their offers links a lot of the time. So it cleans it up a little bit. I think that's obviously great. One of the issues that I've always had, I don't know about you guys, but the versus stuff doesn't give me enough information when there's a raid tournament on. Because it always tells me about arenas. Like that timer that is showing right there at the top, where it's 21.01, that is almost 99% telling me the timer of the arenas. But it's not telling me that doesn't tell you if there's a raid tournament on unless you click on it. And sometimes I've missed the first 24 hours of a raid tournament just because it didn't tell me. So this hasn't been fixed in this, unfortunately. It would be cool if there was just like an icon with a raid button, like a raid icon when there was a raid tournament live or something. I don't know. That's something I have a couple of issues with. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. It looks decent. If you can get 4 times rewards, I think, does it tell you the baseline? Okay, 625 is the baseline. So you can get up to 2,500 gold mythic tokens a week. You used to be able to previously get 300 gold mythic tokens a day. Which is times 7 would be 2,100. So unless you're hitting times 4, you're going to get less, right? Unless I'm calculating that wrong. Am I wrong in that? Is it 300 gold mythic tokens per day? So it looks like the gold mythic token's been reduced a little bit. The best you're going to do is times 2. So you're going to get at least 1,250. So it looks like you could potentially like effectively miss out on 3 days worth of Gold Mythic tokens how it stands right now. Just doing the maths. So it looks like a reduction in free-to-play Gold Mythic tokens, unless you get lucky. If you get a ×4, you're getting more by 400. Am I working? I might be working that out wrong. I bet SC gets max multiplier. It doesn't mention anything about Survivors Club being involved in this, which is good. I think this is like aimed at just everybody. And just saving time on, honestly, parts of the game which are like I said, mundane. Like as a veteran, you don't necessarily want to be doing some of this stuff to get the daily rewards, but the daily rewards are decent. Like when you get them all and stock them up. 260 the multiplier? Yeah, man, they give you barely any gold medals. Unless that's the daily. I'm not sure. Am I working this out wrong? Is that the daily reward? And then on the lot, let me read through this again. What does it say? Day 1. At player level 6, giving Gold Mythic tokens and along with a number of materials. If you have logged in for 7 days in a row, you'll not only receive those rewards, but for every day after while your streak is maintained, your daily rewards will be multiplied by at least 2. Oh, I see. So this is giving, at least this, I'm not sure if this is right, but this is giving the indication that once you hit day 7, you're constantly on day 7. It doesn't start again. Let me just read it again. If you have logged in for 7 days in a row, you'll not only receive those rewards, but on day 7 and for every day after while your streak is maintained, your daily free rewards will be multiplied by at least 2 with a chance of 3 times or even 4 times. Okay. So if this is daily rewards, then we're getting more Gold Mythic tokens. I thought this was like, once we hit the 7 day, we get the multiplier and then we get the rewards. But if that's the daily reward, and then potentially we, on day 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on and so forth, we just, every day we get either 2 times or 3 times or 4 times, then that's actually pretty good.
Feels good.
You stay on day 7. Yeah, it does seem good. It does sound pretty good. That does sound pretty good. Spider, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think it's saying every week it multiplies. No, it's kind of like, it's kind of hard. Because it says, if you have logged in for 7 days in a row, you will not only receive those rewards, but on day 7 and for every day after, while you're on your streak that is maintained, your daily free rewards will be multiplied by at least 2 with a chance at 3 and 4. So it's kind of like Prestige, you know, Prestige, where you log in for 7 days and you get 350 Prestige every day, and you just keep getting 350 Prestige every day after that until you break your streak. Is it 7 days for that? I can't remember, to be honest. And then it says here, multiply these rewards by achieving 7+ days streak. Okay, so it actually looks pretty good once you get to the streak. On a daily basis, it's going to be pretty bad when it comes to the gold medal. Just looks so sad being only 65, man. That looks just so sad. I don't know. But yeah, the Gold Mythic token. So that means you potentially could be getting between 1,250 and 2,500 Gold Mythic tokens per day just from logging in once you get to your login streak. So a minimum per month, you'll be able to get 30k, but potentially up to, well, you're never going to hit the 4 times streak every day, but it'll be more than 30k because you're not going to hit 2 times every day either. I wouldn't have thought. So it actually seems a bit better than I expected. It did initially. I was initially getting the feeling like the Gold Mythic tokens was only rewarded on the last day, not every day. But if it's every day, then that's fine, and that's actually really good. Especially considering they just massively lowered the amount of Gold Mythic tokens we can get from guild bits. This is actually going to create potentially a bigger issue, though. I'll call it now. Like when when people are just constantly claiming stuff with their gold mythic tokens that they get through normal gameplay, and they're stacked up on like thousands of guild bits, and they can only claim 25 a month. No one's going to be claiming that 1.5k for 2. It's just such a bad return. It's awful. They're just going to basically they're boxing themselves in where they're going to have to already you can see they have to update the bit shop again. This has happened so many times though in RTS. I'm not really too surprised, to be honest. But this seems pretty good, and it visually looks quite nice. The visuals look pretty nice. Nice and bright and stuff. Just a little extra. Okay, that's cool, guys. I think that's pretty cool. Everyone is going to start at day 1 from when it is deployed. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think the same thing happened when Prestige came in, right? Because they can't really fairly say how many days each person's logged in. So it will just take you 7 days to get to max. I think that's good. I personally have got a mad login streak on Prestige. I'd like to actually experience the days increase on this, because eventually I'm just going to be at 7 day and it's going to be there for a long time. Because I don't miss my login streak too often. And the fact that I can claim it just one button, that's going to be such a nice addition for real. Such a nice addition. Like, we can switch to in-game. And I don't know if I completed today's, but like I've completed 5. I generally do like natural gameplay early. Like all this was natural. Leveling up 10 times. I did some level up stuff. I think I claimed You Got Lucky or something. I beat some walkers. I beat some fires. I gained solo trophies. I can't remember how, but I gained solo trophies. World energy, yeah. Then the other ones I might have to go out of my way specifically to do stuff. I did a couple of raids. I think I just did them because I was showing you the new weapon that I just claimed. So like, I have to go out of my way to do some of this stuff. So it's a nice bonus. I get all the rewards as well, because like, especially, which one's hard to get? Especially the mod one. We'll see if they update this crate, because right now it doesn't even give the chance at platinum, so it's a terrible crate, and it still gives bronze. Like they should probably just change this odds like it is right here, but just shift it down one and get rid of bronze. I mean, 60% of silver is still trash. 30% of gold still trash, honestly. Like, you don't really want to use golds. But there has to be platinums in this crate, man. Like, come on. This crate's terrible. Like, even when you click on combat mod advertise, they don't even show golds. Color rarity. Look at the platinum mod in the middle. So yeah, this is the daily crate that we currently get. Apparently we still get this, but it just doesn't have the gold mythic tokens in anymore. So all the rest should be the same. All the rest should be the same. And I guess we just insta claim that as well. I mean, Steve, I kind of would expect that. I mean, I'll go to my profile, and you can see my prestige login streak is 2,093 days, right? I get 350 a day. I only experienced the 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350 once. I only experienced that once. And I don't think it's that... If everyone starts at the same point, I don't think it's that big a deal. The same thing happened when this was implemented, because they couldn't track previous login stuff. I smell a gate. I don't know. I think it'll be tough. I don't think I smell anything. We smell a gate. I can't really think of anything that's in there that's too... There's nothing cross-regional. Yeah, I don't think it's too crazy. Don't think it's too crazy. It should be 50-50 gold plat. I mean, even 50% a bad mod. It's not great. But this is good. This is good. And I think it's going to be in beta, so I wonder how they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to make you log in for 7 days. So they might do it hourly or something on beta. We'll have to see. I just clicked on the museum by accident. Bradley region gets 25,000 Gold Mythic token. A 40 multiplier instead of 4. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah. I think at that point they just have to be like, yeah, how bad. You get some extra Gold Mythic tokens. Because they'd have to roll back everybody in the game. I'm guessing they would have gone over all that multiple times. All this stuff does get tested, guys, but you know, I think the more stuff that's involved in something, the harder it is to like make sure everything's working properly. You know, so when Conquest was released, there was a bug. I even reported a bug, and the bug didn't get fixed. And then everyone had the bug, and then it got fixed. It's just the way it goes sometimes. It's just the way it goes. Because Conquest was massive, whereas this seems kind of small. I think from a development perspective, I don't think this is like some crazy project. A lot of this stuff already exists, tracking logins and stuff like that already exists with Prestige, so a lot of the coding stuff is there on some of it. It's just what it has to track and what rewards it gives, that sort of thing. I think the only thing that's a bonus is like the insta claims is interesting, but we should get that off of day one, Steve. You did make one thing that wasn't correct. Honoring past, you said honoring past progress would be honored by the fact that we're level 300 and we will be instantly getting the day instant claims. You know, we will instantly get the instant claims on the dailies. We just won't get the streak until we've done it 7 times. So if you are level 60 plus, you're gonna get a bonus from being level 60 plus. That's because coding is hard. I mean, I guess I'll have to take your word for it. I mean, I've seen people say certain things are hard where I know they're not, you know, so I think coding is kind of like something that not a lot of people know about. So when someone does have information or know about it, they can say something and everyone believes them, you know. And I think there has been topics like that have been like that before. Like, for instance, making PCs. Once upon a time was seen as like you are some rocket scientist to make PCs. Anyone can make a PC. Anyone could back then. It's just information, right? Like making a PC is basically Lego. Only certain things fit in certain places, basically. I'm talking about PCs here. You can control C and control V and a lot of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like when I started a job, I actually started a job where I'd never done any sort of HTML stuff before. And all I did was make one template, and then I just control C, control V the template every single time I was, you know, making HTML pages. And it cut out time like mad, and they couldn't understand how I was so quick at making these pages. It's because I didn't create them from scratch every time. Like, who does that? What's the saying? Work smarter, not harder. You know? That's the saying. I think it was even said, like, there was a quote from someone from Intel. It might have even been Bill Gates. He said, like, find the laziest person and they will generally have the best work process because they will want to cut out the majority of the work and make it as easy and straightforward as possible. So he liked to have lazy smart people rather than hard-working people, because he knew the difference between like speed and stuff like that was a big difference. You will see it in TV shows and stuff as well, where there's some random IT guy who doesn't seem like they do any work or anything, but they're there because they're like the guy who knows how to do all the cut corners and stuff and make the process last 1/10 of what it would otherwise. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, exactly. I think that goes for a lot of a lot of like things you do in jobs. I don't know if that's the case. There's a with a company like Scopely, there's massive amounts of bureaucracy, right? That's always the case you've got with these companies. So you might have people like in the past. I know there was a developer that used to work at Scopely a long time ago, right? And he was honestly one of the best developers that I saw working at Scopely, but he was there for a very, very short amount of time. And it's because he bounced out because it seemed like he didn't want to deal with the amount of bureaucracy that was there. And there's a lot of people who've worked for Scopely in the past who work for massive companies now. So it's not like they're not working for, you know, companies that aren't massive. So it isn't anything to do with their skill set. It's just some companies can be kind of really tied up in bureaucracy, and I do feel like Scopely could potentially be one of those. Unfortunately, it's just the way it goes. I've been in companies like that. It's dreadful. It's dreadful, especially when you're like your area of expertise, which you know everything about, and then you pass on the result of your like area, and then it gets like downplayed or like even just like ignored by someone because who doesn't understand anything to do with your area, and then like eventually what you said is the problem will eventually come to light. I reckon that can probably happen quite a lot because we do get problems every now and again, and I think there's quite a lot of I told you so moments, but we don't see that obviously because we're seeing it just everything that gets presented to us is just presented to us branded like Scopely. This is a Scopely update, this is a Scopely release, this is a Scopely game. Whereas realistically from the back end, you know, there'll be like different people working on different things. That's how it always works. And this is why I always used to get annoyed when people used to like complain about some of the former community managers. I think they're a little bit better with it now. They actually understand how it works. They used to complain about the former community managers, like, why are you like answering questions on the forums? Go work on the game. It's like that isn't their job. It's like, what are you talking about, man? It's so funny. Scopely seems like they don't have enough employees, so many parts. I think there's just so many games that they have. I don't know exactly how it works at Scopely. I haven't actually tried to like figure it out, but I'm guessing, my guess is that they have like, probably have like a hot dev team where they have like a group that moves from game to game to work on like features. And then they have like sustained within each game. So like let's just say they've got 5 games. Each one has like 2 developers that are always there, and they might have a group of like, let's say 10. And that group of 10 can either be split into 2 groups or like one big group, and they'll just go from game to game, bringing out new features and stuff. So that's why RTS can sometimes just go for a dry spell of nothing. And I think we're in a horrible dry spell right now. Like, I've seen it myself. Lots of comments, people just saying the game's just nothing extra, nothing's going on. And I kind of feel it too, you know. I feel it. Did they get rid of the bloody profile pic for OG accounts? I don't think so. You should still be able to pick that. That should be fine. But then again, it might not work like that. I'm just assuming it does. Just because we go through massive dry spells of no feature updates. And they can't keep staff on that aren't working on the game, so they must move them to another game for periods of time. Scopely, Devil Scopely, why where... RTS is amazing versus how it was at launch. Sure, I think there are definitely some places it's improved a lot, but there are some places where there hasn't been any real updates for a long time. Scav missions, for instance, and I know there's been excuses why scav missions haven't been touched is because like, I think the terminology was used, it's like spaghetti code because people don't understand the coding and stuff like this. But they've changed rewards. They've removed missions and they've changed rewards. We know they've done this because they removed coins from rewards. So they definitely could change all the rewards and make it so that it's Mythic related, but they haven't. That's just the simple truth. They can if they wanted to. They did it already with the coins, because the coins could be exploited. Or at least there was people who found out how to exploit it. Again, it's been changed twice, I think. But there are a lot of areas where updates need to come in. I mean, even areas that have been updated for when Mythic first came out need to get updated again because they're old within Mythic, you know? Supply depot, SR depot. Need a new character in SR depot, honestly. Probably need a new batch of characters in supply depot. They can be all 90% ones, but they need to be different because, like, most people have them LB3s. And they're not really that great. Only some of them are, like, decent. Wayland, pretty much. Maybe Alice. How do you use the bloody profile pic? You have to... I think you have to equip a title to get it. I can't remember exactly. I haven't got it. But it's title based. So, like, within your titles, you have to find one that says, like, day 1 or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Patient 0, that's it. So it'll be called Patient 0, and if you equip that, it changes your profile picture. I don't have it. There's still some debate on even how you get it, you know? There's still debate on how you get it. Now you can see the ones I don't have. I'm going to have to scroll through it again. All about raid revenges, but raid revenge system's been trashed since like 5-star era. Like awful. Fight 20 revenge raids. I've never done that many revenges apparently, but that's my own revenges. I've never revenged my own fights. I let my faction mates do it. I have done the faction ones quite a bit because this is the 3rd way round and I've done 100 into this one. But revenge raids in this game are just balked. Like there's no button. If I can just go to like versus raid and then there's just a button between find opponent and set defense, it's just revenge. I can just revenge something randomly. That'll be fine. But right now I have to go into like factions, activity, revenge, and then hope that I can even attack them because 90% of the time they're shielded. That's the issue. You know, it isn't so much that I can't find them. They're not here. Like barely any revenged. And this is when it says raided, it means someone's raided to revenge them, not gone through the revenge system. And I don't think you get the update there. You know, but you know, I think that's definitely something that needs to be fixed. But that's years ago. That's years ago. So long ago. So long ago. So long. Nice. Nice. I've got to still keep up with my daily SR though. I actually want to like get to the max level. Just in case they update SR and your level actually counts. Faction assault and tickets. That's a mixed bag. I think obviously it's just because players just stopped doing it, but it's also because it wasn't very rewarding. The game has dry spells, but it still keeps me coming back. So they're doing something right. I think a lot of people have attachment to RTS. I think people like progression, and I don't think Scopely know that as much. Like people, I said this before. Like Moon said something about like, I can't remember exactly how the conversation happened. It was sort of like you're always trying to seek perfection, but you're never going to achieve it. That's how it works in RTS. That's what keeps people coming back. Just trying to like get the perfect team set up and stuff like this. But it's never going to happen, you know? That's never going to happen. Some people like participating in events, just getting new characters and stuff, especially it's characters they recognized. I remember when I played Lord of the Rings online, the first time I went to any area in that game was cool because I remembered it from the movies. It was cool. I was like, damn, this is this place in the movie. And I think a lot of people have that association with RTS, you know? It's like, damn, this is the character from the comic, or this is the character from the show, or this is the character from Telltale, or whatever. What's up, David? Welcome to the stream. Staying up late. I found out that if you start an account in a random region and just go back to your main, about 10-15 days later, you'll have PZ waiting for you in your inbox in that region. That's weird. Changing those doesn't make them money. They still need to be updated though. Happiness does make them money. For sure. For sure. I don't have it either though. I've been playing for 7 years. You had to have played on the region the first day it came out or something like that. So Tix, I'm gonna have to block it. YouTube has automatically blocked it, but I read your title. It's not patient zero equipped. Isn't it? I thought that's what you had to do, just equip patient zero as your title. Got another Gold Mythic Dwight today in SR Depot. Yeah. Every time I see Gold Mythic Dwight, I'm just like, damn. Damn. And he's too expensive to buy and pretty useless to buy now, because I used to buy him and turn him to guild bits, but now there's no point doing that. I have the Patient Zero achievement, but even if I have it unequipped, I still have the blood. Oh, okay, that's cool then. So you don't have to have it equipped, you just have to have had it as an achievement. For a while, there was a perfect team, 2 Docs, 2 Zacks leader. About unbeatable for 3 months. I mean, it still would lose. It still would lose. And when I say perfect team, I don't mean defense teams. There's always been OP defense teams, but I'm talking about attack teams. Attack teams is the game, right? Defense teams is just... It's honestly the thing that's probably made more people quit the game than anything. Just because... Like you say, that sort of team that you just mentioned. And I think the team that people had was like 1 Doc, Nick, 2 Zachary's, right? And then they could have like the leader being Negan Payback. I remember that team. They didn't even have a leader and they just used to wreck. Will there be another Gold Rush soon? Well, from my calculations, this coming Thursday is when Priya is due to go on to the Gold Mythic Wheel. Not necessarily, I don't think, but due to go on to the Gold Mythic Wheel. And when they put a promo onto a Gold Mythic Wheel, they can potentially do a Gold Rush. Potentially. Potentially. Now I'm going to tell you guys, what I'm most likely going to be doing is saving my Gold Mythic tokens now. Because long term, doing Gold Rushes is going to be impossible. Unless you're spending and buying Gold Mythic tokens. I will want to do Gold Rushes once Telltale goes in there. So I'm going to save until all the Telltale characters are in there. And then I'll start doing Gold Rushes and just hope for the best, basically. If I can get 1 or 2 that I don't have, awesome. That's my plan anyway. Did I just receive this? Or is this tomorrow's? I had 5, I think. Let me just double check. I'm also like, that's one of the few ways I can get that. I think I had 5. I'm pretty sure I had 5. Let me just check. Sometimes it like shows you the next day's rewards or something. Okay, I didn't get one. Yeah, my duct tape's in an atrocious situation. Atrocious. Thursday is the same day the bit shop gets nerfed at 8 PM Eastern. Okay. Timing. Timing. Rest in pepperonis. And I've still got so many dupes to sell. I've still got so many dupes. Okay, so how do I get to the supply depot? To get to the supply depot now, I have to click on the shop, then click on the supply depot. Right? I think so. I locked all the characters that were LB3. Someone was complaining about it. I didn't apparently. Okay. Maybe they were in like a roadmap or something. Scrap mission. Let's see how many I get. I think I've got one too many LEDs now. Nope, okay, that's 5. Mouse wires getting caught. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. I've got her already. Nick, okay. That's it. Okay, it isn't too many. Wasn't too many extras. Oh, those extras were from my 100 pulls. Those are from the extras from the 100 pulls. Okay, cool. Makes sense. I think that's it. Can't sell. You actually straight up can't sell silvers, can you? Okay, so I get 5. Awesome. How many Gold Mythic tokens have I got? I've got a few. I may have missed it, but what did you take from the free box? I took the weapon. The weapon. Sophia's baseball bat. And what I'm going to do, it's just 3 upgrades on the attack. And I'm going to use it on William. He doesn't need any AP bonuses, so that's fine. And he's already holding a strong attacks weapon. Now he has an improved chance to stun. 60% chance, which is awesome. Which means I should have an improved chance to stun cunning characters as well now. Well, I mean, obviously, but it'll be actually pretty decent. I'm hiccuping like mad. Cunning. Um, 30% less likely. So I've got a 30% chance to stun a cunning character, or like, sorry, 30% chance to proc the stun. Then it has to hit the mods. Should go for a tune in the box. The weapons that weapon can't be crafted. That weapon can't be crafted. The improved healing stun is 60% chance to stun versus 35% chance to stun. That's a massive increase. Did you clear out the TWD gold medals with bits? No. 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 But what I potentially could do is buy some of these and sell them for bits. I wouldn't mind buying that crate early on. Video worthy. We'll see if there's a gold rush. I might do 10 pulls just to get some bits back. Did you have fun with Kenny despite the fact that he's not fully upgraded. I mean, he is pretty much fully upgraded. He only needs one thing. I don't know if I got the trainers for that in any rewards. Sort of. Sort of. I can get up to 14. I can get a little bit better resists. Like 1% per upgrade. Yeah, I think Kenny was good, but the issue I had was I was just waiting a lot of the time. I was having to wait to attack so much because I couldn't rush with him because he's so impactful and he's random. And it seemed to target the payback almost 90% of the time. So sure, I could normalize the payback and destroy the payback, but the second I go back to Vance, and it would always go back to Vance, like he would just revive the payback and he's no longer normalized. So it's like, okay, hit Vance first, but then he just outlast and revive the payback anyway. So it's just like, yeah, it seems like I had to wait quite a lot for things to come back around. It seemed to make it slower, if anything. But yeah. Good night, Davids. Good night. Is it worth claiming the blue weapon that comes out in the free box? I would say no. You can make weapons like this, which is better than the one you can craft in that. Sorry, better than the one that you can get out of that box. Yeah, sure, it takes a bit of time, but I will say, like, there isn't too many weapons that are really worth crafting in the armory, like really worth crafting, but a double attack rampage weapon is, to get like as high a percentage as possible. You know? I've got two. Like, the other one I don't use as much because it doesn't have the double attack on it, but I use it on certain characters. For instance, I use this on Andrea in arenas. She doesn't have to have double attack. She just has to get kills. $45 likes on the stream, Lily, guys. Thank you ever so much. Did I complete Daily SR? I did. So I got some extra rewards. We got the bag. We got the bag. Cool. The mod scrap mission, honestly, is probably one of the hardest ones to do. Because a lot of the time, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of the time I can be maxed out on mod scrap. And if I'm maxed out on mod scrap, you can't gain mod scrap. So that one's going to be nice. But it's just a shame this mod is terrible right now. I didn't see any mention of it changing, but I can keep my fingers crossed that they're going to at least bring in some small chance of platinum mods in there, please. Even if it's a 10% chance. Because that's like 5-star era, right? That crate. I'm working on Clem's pistol and shotgun lock. Nice. Which pistol? The alert one? Well, obviously, but like the one that is not very good, honestly. I think that's probably a nice way to put it. The alert one, that's not very good. It's just got like 25% stat on it, that one. Or do you mean that one? It's a shame that's not loose. I would definitely 5-star that weapon, even though it's only got basic stone. Ain't that pistol horrible? I mean, it is, but you could just use the defense as a base and then go for different stuff. Like you could go for HP in the first slot. In the next slot, I mean, you could basically make this weapon. It would just have less stats, which is not what you want to do, but you could basically make this weapon, which is actually a really good Steve weapon. I used this on my Steve for a very long time when I used Steve a bit more. Where is it? This is only a 65% weapon, this one. So you'd lose out on 5% defense on this weapon. It could be a Clementine's one. I don't know what that looks like fully upgraded, to be honest. It could probably look nice. I saved my mod scrap crates. What mod scrap crates? Do I have mod scrap crates? What mod scrap crates? what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't open those. Can you show me Uncle Sam AR? It's got double attack, rampage, and 30% attack on it. And I don't think it has huge bonus to AP on it. I'm not sure. I know that eventually you can get 40% attack, huge bonus to AP, double attack, rampage, which is a little bit lower than what you can do if you craft it. You passed them? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Oh, okay. I was looking for crates, not bags. Where do I get that from? Where is that from? I've got a few of them. Yeah, I remember getting crates. The visuals were like crates with mod scrap. I didn't realize we got bags. Oh well. They're 10k. Yep. I just wasn't even looking at the bags, honestly. I was just looking at the crates. And I just saw food and materials. Because didn't they used to be crates? I remember them being crates before. Let me just double check something. I'm starting to run out of this piece of gear, guys. Like, it's a crazy amount of this gear that I'm running out of. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, okay. This gear here, I could probably go back on my videos when Mythic first come out and show a clip of it. I'm pretty sure NECA Chiefs and Rain Boots, I had somewhere in the region of 40,000 of each. So during Mythic era so far, I've used like, you know, 35k in a year. But probably more because we have probably got some of these back, but obviously nowhere near at the rate that I'm using them. And I'm only using them to just do normal basic training in the training ground. Nothing crazy. I've got a chance crate. How many of these chance crates have I got? 1. Okay. Shop. Raids. World map stages. So what would be a good stage to farm it, I guess? 30. I want it where it's like the best item. 29. So it'd be like the low end past 26. 29. TWD gold medals. Oh, it's probably the roadmap. Okay, yeah. I do that as often as I can as well, so that's weird. It looks like 29 seems to be the best one. They drop on like a lot of stages. So that's how I've been getting them slowly. 29.2. See, 29.2. NECA Chiefs and Rain Boots. How many did I give? Barely any. When I need thousands, they give me 3. Yeah. Didn't get any that time. Is it NECA Chiefs and Rain Boots? I think. Didn't get anything again. One. This is why it's just going down. There's so many things in the game at the moment that are just broken when it comes to the amount that we get. and the amount that we use them, I'm starting to run into issues on a lot of items, basically. Like a crazy amount of items that they just haven't updated since Mythic started. Because, like, right now, if I do this, let me just double check. I think it's this one. We go to gear, I sell. I've got 3695, 3669. Three six nine five 3669, and this is just training. You know, you have to use your survivors. This is just training in the training grounds, nothing crazy. And then if I go to sell now, 3614 3588. So obviously, like, I just lost nearly 100. I basically lost 80 of each. I think it's one of each for every single one you train. And I probably fill up my survivors at least twice a day. Obviously more if I'm actively playing. So I could be potentially using like 200 of each per day. And there's no way to get these. I could buy the offer. Right? I think there's an offer. Is it weekly offer? Daily? But they give 20. Again, nowhere near enough. They still, like, I don't think people use wrinkled shirts and work gloves. Like, they made these the less important things now. With the new training grounds. These one, there's no craft that uses both of these, I don't think. No training grounds that thing that uses both of those, so. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. I have 3k of those rings for the TWD medal map. Yeah, you should do it. You should do it. I try and do it on a daily basis. I try. I actually, like, did barely anything in a level up recently by accident. Like, I guess I got like 150k. And that's why I've got some odd number. 90. So how long till even, do you think? Even what? What should I put on it? I'll go for Princess. Just put attack and AP on attack. What's up, Inter? Welcome to the stream. But did you see the new Instaclaim update coming? Yeah, went over it. It looks pretty interesting. We'll have to see how it plays out in game. Initially, it potentially looked worse, but there is one key line in there that says that it's every day afterwards. It isn't just like 7-day streak, then it goes back to 1 and then 7-day streak. Okay, Moon. I'm not sure what you're doing right now. I'm not sure what you're doing. I'm not quite sure, mate. What you were doing. Now, his targeted days... I think it... No, it didn't. It like did these three. His days not targeting the person I hit now is actually pretty bad. Especially based on certain weapons I'm using. It is pretty bad.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Mr. C, 32 months, bruh. 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 I'll do that. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now you got to do the waiting game, which is fun, unless he's got an exhaust weapon. If she's got the exhaust weapon, we can just do whatever. Impair, Fun times. Don't impair me. Good. Don't impair me. Watch him get revived. Oh, he has got the revive weapon though. I can feel a revive coming. Okay, he didn't. Genuinely surprised. Normally the advanced weapon always feels like 100% chance to proc. I mean, Conrad, man, it makes a massive difference there. Big diff. There we go, look. We stunned, and that's because of we now got a 30% chance to stun cunning characters. Well, this one was 40% chance because this person's only decided to go to 20% on cunning, which is a really bad idea, but it's nice. It's very nice. Indeed. Indeed. Rest in pieces. No revive, please. Okay. And a guardian shield. Why would you attack her? Bruh, it's like all these other dudes. Of all the ones you could attack, you attack that one. Of all the ones. RI pieces. RI pieces. Rest in pepperonis, man. That's the one that I got. I can't remember who used to say that. Who used to say rest in pepperonis? I think it might be in Summit. I used to watch Summit stream quite a lot. Rest in peps. I like that one. I did like. Okay, domination, standard. I think I can start using Kenny in here. And I guess Laurie. I've got no strong characters. Is that a payback and an outlast? Just a payback on the far right, but that's like a proper tanky team. Mods still count. Leaders still skills. Everything counts. Yeah, okay, everything counts. It's just gonna be a mad tanky team. And it's got Andre in there with Cliff, so it's yeah. 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll go 5 here. Will I beat this team? Zachary got absolute defense, everything, guys. Watch. He's gonna absolute defense, absolutely everything. Okay, can't absolute defense this. Pepsis and pepperonis. Good new faction name. Pepsis and pepperonis. Not allowed. Check terms of service. I think you can have those names, but if you win War of Champions, you're screwed. I think you'd have to be a very particular type of faction to win War of Champions anyway. But shall I risk it? Risk it for the biscuit. Cool. Actually gone pretty well. I guess I can do that. Who's getting taken out? Please, Frost. Yikes! Damn it! I don't crit enough on Kenny. I will say this: Kenny doesn't crit that much at all, and it almost seems like proper conspiracy tinfoil hat on. They're pushing like, oh, if only you had Clementine as your leader, because of the crit chance, you know. He doesn't crit that often. I've noticed that a lot. Compared to other characters with the same crit. It's weird. If only I had Clementine as my leader. I'm critting against tanks here. If only you had Clem, huh? Yeah. If only. Crit rate would be vastly improved. Probably her, right? She's gonna have some nuts. Okay, it's not too bad. Still probably her. Got rid of Andrew. Huh. Man, Kenny didn't get used that much there. He only had one attack and he didn't crit. That's literally all he did. One attack, no crit. Awesome. That one crit would have got me first place. If only I had Clem. Would the Pete Anderson gun from League still work for Kenny? I mean, in terms of giving him more crits, yeah, but his damage output would be massively dropped off, right? I think it'd be massively dropped off. Like his damage output would be dropped as well. I think the only time this weapon's got usability is an alert character for Tower Clearer. You know, I talked about it for like Sandy potentially, but alert character with Tower Clear that has something on there where you can guarantee something with crits. So if there was a guaranteed version of Collateral that came out, this weapon would be legit. You know, because it'd be like rampaging, but Rampage is always going to be, you know, more overpowered than Collateral, just because Rampage doesn't need adjacents. It's just anyone on the enemy team, basically. That's what's always going to make it more powerful. When Rampage first came in, as well, it was so obviously broken. I was like, yeah, this shouldn't do non-adjacent characters. It'll be much more balanced if it did adjacent characters. I was right. Man. Day one. And then we had Priya blowing up entire teams. Nice. Okay. I think I've got some characters to just throw in and level up here. Or level up Michonne, should I say. Okay, she's maxed. Any of you peeps not maxed? You. Just throw a bunch of you in. You. And you. Maxed at tier 1, like grade 1. Not grade 1, what would it be called now? Tier 1? What time is it? 20 minutes or so, we'll do the giveaway, guys. 20 minutes. Is this Eva? Yeah. Who had a new weapon sound recently? I want to say someone had a weapon sound that was different. Oh, it was her, wasn't it? But I think there was someone else. I remember like being, oh. Is it all the same? I thought there was someone who had like a slightly different weapon sound. Nick. Nah, we've had that one before. I think it's the same as this one, right? Yeah, had that one before. Had that. Has anyone got a chainsaw in this era? They don't, do they? For some reason, I did think there was someone with a slightly different weapon sound. It's like hitting someone with a hammer. Man. Blame Priya Rampage for the overabundance of reflect mods. Wish they'd fix how they work, but no chance of that. Yeah. Reflect is still kind of booked for sure. I mean, it's kind of been like, I don't know, shortcut fixed with the whole remove S classes. So there's, but I've still got one shot from hitting a character with like 5k HP before, even if they're mythic. And just reflecting like 100,000 damage. Fortunately, I use Combat Medic quite a lot, and that is also part of the reason why I use Combat Medic, is because the bonus HP from William's specialist skill really does help. Really does help in not getting absolutely destroyed by reflect. But people can still use low-level characters in territories, and I do see a lot of people using like 5 stars, like full 5 fast 5-star characters with actually putting reflect weapons in their hands on purpose, like sociopaths, you know. Forgot to say this, but yes, red pistol, that is not auto-equipped weapon. Not auto-equipped pistol. Wait, this is building time, right? Actually, that's kind of decent. I'll take that, actually. I'm actually upgrading my last, like this team almost definitely got reflect. Okay, yeah, because of Kenny. No reflect. I saw the weapon though. I saw the weapon, so we'll see. I think I have to attack it again anyway. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it basically looks like a pickaxe, and I think the default thing on some pickaxes is reflect or something like that. Okay. This is fine. But these are the sort of teams I'm used to, where it's just like I've got multiple reflect weapons there. What is the gun upon Kenny? Very different weapons. Right now I've got a splash weapon on him. A lot of the time I use the one where it's based on his HP. Sorry, on their HP. So I'll use this one. This one right. Hello? This one right here. So it's based on their HP. He'll get massive attack boost because of that. The World Champions weapon is pretty decent too, but it's only good if you've got a lot of control. And right now my team doesn't have huge amounts of control. I think when you get Clementine, this will be very, very useful because Clementine can stun a lot of people, and then he'll just get attack boost from attacking people that are stunned. Yeah. Or this weapon could be decent, but he nukes pretty hard, so you're not necessarily going to need to control them. I kept 3 teams with 1 star with reflect weapons. Right, there we go, look. Reflect. 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 Yeah, reflect. Reflect. That's what I'm talking about. So 1 reflect happened. 2 reflects. 3 reflects. 4 reflects. 5 reflects. They all reflected. So that would have taken out my whole team. Generally, what I do is just if I come up against reflect teams, especially if it's in territories like the armory territories, like crits, I'll put a really strong mythic team in there. And I generally put the team in that needs healing. So sometimes it could just be my attack team, but a lot of the time I could put in like a defense team, just like, yeah, screw you. And an attacker bring S-class Marge. No, I've got Kenny, so it's fine. It doesn't have reflect issues, but majority of people would. It's just like the mentality you've got to have to do that is just kind of like, ugh. But you say take Marge, if people do more than 1 hit, they're still going to get done, right? Still going to get done. What's up, Ashley? I'm doing alright, thanks. Can I see your Rudolph Shiva gun upgrades, please? I think I just did attack. I'm not sure about gun upgrade. If you mean her base weapon, I just did attack upgrades. I'm not really sure about her weapon and stuff like that, to be honest. I haven't used her yet. I can't really. I don't have any trainers, and I don't think I've maxed any of her stuff. She is not max level either, because I haven't got the medals, and she's not got any upgrades because I haven't got the trainers. So like, I can't upgrade it that much. I can use bronze. I'm pretty sure my silver's at like 0 or 300. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's actually at 550. But yeah, it's not a lot, to be honest. I don't think I'll use Shiva that much now that I've got Kenny anyway. Zachary defended my whole team. Smart. I can't upgrade her either. It's worst for me, man. And you, I guess, Tex. Like, I honestly, there's a couple of characters in my roster I want to do guides on that are kind of cool characters, but I'm not spending legit, what would it be? 12 Madelines and 12 Maddox to max them out just to show their usability. I can't afford to do that. I legit have 0 Maddox and Madelines right now. And these are characters I won't use, you know? And now, again, this is the same as the 6-star era, man. I had the same thing in the 6-star era where I couldn't upgrade my characters to like show some characters I wouldn't use that I hadn't maxed. Like, I think I've maxed some of her kit, but not all of it. I think I'm max Vance now because I have been using them on my defense team. Yeah, I didn't max Spirit because I don't think that's worth it on him. He doesn't really heal that much. But yeah, it's just like Ash. I think has potential to be pretty decent, and I haven't upgraded her at all. Just because, yeah. And it isn't about like military supplies. I've got 12 million. I'd happily use my military supplies. It would probably cost me like 2 or 3 million to upgrade this character. But it's those trainers, man. It's these dudes. I can see 0. I got 0. And I think I can get like 4 of each from the battle pass. But I need them for characters I actually need to use as well. I don't know, it's just rough. So it's like, as a content creator, I can't show characters that are viable that I wouldn't necessarily need to use to other people who could use them. Just because the game's just so strong, it got a proper stranglehold on resources. Where is he? Conrad I did recently. But I actually used this guy, but I don't think I properly maxed him. Like, I only upgraded very certain things on his kit. The certain things was quite a lot of his kit. But I didn't upgrade everything. Cunning. But it's because I'm using quite a lot. Cunning, Intimidating, Resolve, and the bigger they are. The last two are the really good ones. Well, the one that I'm showing now, Intimidating, Resolve. And I think I did upgrade his signature move. So now it does like an extra 100% damage, so it actually hits pretty hard too. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of issues around certain characters. Or like, sorry, certain resources for sure. Shiva's 4-slot is weird. It's a good upgrade, but doesn't work with any of her kit. I mean, it works with her signature move, and it works with her basic attacks. How many turns is it? See, like, heal reduction isn't a big issue. It's only 1 turn. Okay, if it was like 2 turns or 3 turns, it'd be okay. But because it's only 1 turn, like you say, I mean, I guess you've got it as an option. I don't know what to say otherwise, but yeah. After she starts rushing, it's useless. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Best defense you have faced? I don't know, man. Defenses are really easy to make. So, like, it could literally any defense. You can almost auto-fill defense and it'll still be decent. I'm swapping it for 1535 personally. The only reason I didn't do that, right? Here's why I didn't do that. Because if I swap it for 1535, I'm pretty much getting a weapon that I've got already. The third slot is nice, but I don't like the way it works, but it is nice. I don't like the less than 50% stuff. I understand that she's basically going to have like kind of execute on her kit that way. How about the new daily rewards update? Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I have to see how it like actually properly rolls out, but that looks decent. Saves time. Seems to be like improved rewards in some scenarios. I think initially it's double the Gold Mythic tokens we get, and then it'll be at least quadruple, and then potentially nearly 8 times per day. This is the reason I think I still got it wrong. I'm still gonna have to wait until it comes out because it just sounds like it's not what I'm used to. Things getting better, like when it comes to certain things. It's like, yeah. Will it make up for the Gold Mythic tokens from losing from Britshot? Probably not. Probably not. But you will be able to get 3 pulls per month now rather than just less than 1. Because before the most you could get was 300 per day from this bag. And that was like, what, 30 days, 9,990. Or is it 9,900? No, it was 9,900, yeah. So that's all you could get. No, wait, it was just 9,000, right? 10. Okay, 9,300 on a 31-day month. But now you can get minimum 30k. So it's over tripled. And then up to much more, but like it's RNG on getting more. I just want them to update already existing features, scav missions, faction assault, radio roadmaps, sleep store. I mean, I 100% agree. I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing because it does work with the daily missions. It's a new feature to update the daily missions. So now you don't have to do your daily missions. You just click one button. If you're level 60 plus, you just click one button and it just claims everything, which I think is absolutely cool as someone who's level 60 plus. And as a new player, it's definitely something you can work towards. You can like see if I get to level 60 plus, I can just click that one button and I get all those rewards instantly. And the rewards aren't too bad. You're going to get some decent stuff. I think they're removing Ascension medals. I didn't see those. Everything else is remaining. They're giving 1 weapon token a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we don't get weapon tokens otherwise, really. And that means you can get everything here. You still get the bag as well, so you're going to open the bag. And it can have stuff. You just won't have the gold medals in there, but that's part of the new multiplier thing. That's like a bonus thing. So that's fine. But they have, like you say, I mean, there's so much that they have to update. Like, it isn't just like, oh, when's this update coming? It's like, I'd say like almost 90% of the features in the game need to be updated to the Mythic era. Like you said, faction assault, hordes, two event types to make it less dull. Maybe even onslaught too. That's 3 things. Like the amount of dev time they had to put into that into the past to just bin it because whatever reason. The amount of hundreds of level ups they run, it's just rough. Be nice to just split things up a little bit better. And obviously a lot of other things. Yo, what's up, Sandor? Any guesses on how they're going to mess up this login update? People were talking about a potential gate. I can't really work one out. There's nothing that's inter-regional, so that like there's no bonus to doing it in multiple regions. That's something that you always have to look at. The only thing is like if someone puts in the wrong number, like just as the last 7-day streak is like a 40 bonus rather than a 4 bonus or something. That's the only thing they could do wrong. The prizes, even in level up, needs to be better. Yeah, it's prizes has always been an issue. Prizes has always been an issue. I don't think the rewards hit are bad. It's just the numbers are bad, considering this is a faction event, and I think the solo one has twice as much and stuff. But they seem to have taken that on board, maybe with this new event that's starting, because I think the Eva event gives 50% more of the stash tokens if in the faction event than it does in the solo. So it is actually valuing the solo one, the faction one over the solo one. But yeah. They had 22 million points last war. Yeah, I mean a lot of wars with these like huge whale factions, they're hitting down a lot, and then when it gets to World Champions, then they've got a lot more people who are spenders and competition basically for them, and that's how it is a lot of the time. So like all these factions are going to qualify without even like doing much more than they already have. So there's not much incentive to push too hard in qualifiers. They can take it easy. The only time they would want to push harder is if maybe they get a grudge matchup potentially. That'll be it. I don't think Maddox and Madeline should be hard to get. Silver's sure, but you should be able to utilize mythic abilities right out of the gate. It's kind of strange. It's a strange situation there. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Raid Shadow Legends, actually. In Raid Shadow Legends, if you got a legendary character in that game, I played that game for over 6 months and I never maxed the character because the legendary books you needed to upgrade legendary characters were like so few and far between. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And then I played this new game, which is kind of in the same vein as Rage. I've got like 4 legendaries that are completely maxed, and I played it for less than 60 days. So I've got maxed out characters in that game, and that just it's such a better feeling. Like I shouldn't have to say to myself, which I have done on multiple occasions. I shouldn't say to myself, and this was a character that I maxed early because when she was OG, like when she was originally released, she was really good. But I still said to myself, I only need to max electrical burns and lightning rod because the amount of resources it takes to max out everything was insane. And I said to myself then, the second I stop using this character is dead resource investment. And guess what? It's dead resource investment. So like this is what 4 Madelines, 4 Maddox that I've lost. Actually, it's not because I did stop. I didn't go for full level electrical burns. So it's 3 Maddox. I know 3 Madelines and 4 Maddox. Rather than agility and Thunderveil as well. But I shouldn't have to do that, right? I shouldn't have to do that. This is what every character should look like. Right? Max, 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 max. Now, I did this on Angel because I knew I was going to use her. She's going to just sit on my defense team for a while. She's reasonably useful. Annoying character for at least another month, I reckon. Silver shouldn't be as hard as they are to get if gold seems so easy now. I mean, I think different players have different issues with different things. Some players may not have issues with silvers. Some players do. Some players might not have issues with duct tape. But some people definitely do. Some people might have issues with very particular things. Like some people have said armory tokens. They've run out of armory tokens. They're in a really bad spot. And there's me, who's sitting on probably like a couple of million. 2.5 million. Like, that resource in crafting is not a problem. I can't craft though. I still can't craft. Why are silver mythics so... I mean, you have to get them in everywhere you can, you know? They're in the bit shop right now, quite expensive. On the 14th, they drop by 30% of their cost. This one drops to 20 cost, and this one drops to... no, they drop by 50% maybe. This one drops to 15, and this one drops to 10 cost. So you can pick up a bunch of silvers that way. And I get tons of these tokens. I get like... I think I get like 200 to 300,000 a month of this. Like loads. You just have to do everything that's available to you. As a free-to-play, you can get 10 silver mythics just from completing the battle pass. You have to do the mission every day, but once you get into the bonus missions, you get 10,000 of the silver, like these silver tokens. You get 10,000 per day per mission in the bonus missions. 90% sure. Let's see. I'm closing in on the 100k here. So the bonus missions, 50 plus. Yeah, every single bonus mission you get 10k. So this is 10 silvers, and you get 2 gold mythics as well. The Eva event coming up has like... in the first stash, I think it has like 10 silvers, or close to 10 silvers. If that's your problem, you should just identify as your problem. Like, there's a daily one. I did this every single day pretty much for the last year. Giving me 800 a day. Just leveling up 3 mythic skills. Make sure I get that. Even though it's only 800, you know, I realized that's, you know, 3 extra silver mythics a month. And that was when silvers were really hard to come by. But now they're easier to come by for me. I still do this. I still do it, right? I have over 1.5 million. I do open mine a lot, honestly, because I do like to have like my silvers ready. Like my strongs, I've got like enough to do 1, 2, 3 strong characters. So I think like Ronaldo, when I get him, I'll just be able to... Oh, actually, I think I can claim my first. I'll claim my first Ronaldo. Yeah, I can start working on his weapon and stuff, I guess. Doesn't look as cool when he's grade 1, honestly. But when he's maxed out, it's pretty cool. It's the mask. But I could start upgrading his weapon now, right? Which I guess would just be like... Oh no, wait. He has a really slow rush, fast rush, sorry, so... I guess I put HP in the second slot. I think I put HP in the second slot? Or do I put defense? Probably HP, right? Because his defense is really bad. I have to work out the bide stuff. This character stores the damage it takes from attacks, active abilities, and rushes after storing damage equal to 30% of its max HP. Or if the defend action is used, deal 150% of this stored damage to one enemy immediately. So, if he's maxed, this is without lieutenants though. Let me see if there's someone with like comparable base stats to him, so I can see what he would get with lieutenants. He's got 20,000. Let me just double check. 20,140. Okay, 20,228. And then I check my roster. No wait. We check here first. Who had reasonable HP? Zachary. 16,000. This dude. 18,000. Skins. Does anyone know who's got like the same HP as that dude? A lot of these guys don't. He's got quite unbalanced stats, to be honest. Maybe it's actually her. Yeah, she's pretty much got the same HP as Ronaldo. Okay, she'll have a little bit more, but let's have a little look. If I go into my roster. Where is she? Did I not max her? No, I didn't. So she has 31,000. So I guess he'll have around about 30k. And then a 30% boost. So he'll have about 40k HP. Let's just say. 40k. Let's go back and read Bide again. If I do the 30% boost. So you have 40k. And that means he'll do 24k Bide. Which isn't too bad. And Bide can't be reflected and stuff. But it does hit bonus HP. That's the only thing. If Bide did like maim. Or if this was a new type of specialist skill that dealt maim back to enemy, that would probably be better. But he'll do 24k damage in the situation I'm talking about, which isn't too bad. Especially if I've already removed bonus HP from that character. But these don't like do bonus HP block, so they could just get bonus HP again. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Will it do that much? I maybe did the wrong calculation. 30% is going to be 30% would be 12k, and 100 actually be less. It's not going to be as much as I thought it would be. Be less. It's be like 18k damage rather than 24k. Yeah. I mean, his Bide is interesting, I guess, but I have thought about this guy's potential on like a defense team. His defense stat is very, very, very low, but there are some things you can do to make it go a bit higher, be it characters or, you know, he could hold a weapon. I don't think there's anything that gives flat stat, right? He's interesting. I kind of like Ronaldo. He's very different character, you know. It isn't like just a character that's going to be completely useless or, you know. I think if they ever do another Conquest, he's going to be really interesting as well. Just because he's got quite a lot of control. And he's just going to be dealing out damage for free. And the damage happens on your turn. No. The damage happens on their turn, but it happens after they've already been healed. So if they're max HP, they'll already be lower HP. So that's actually not too bad. I just never would use the defend action to do the Bide. It's just a waste. A waste. And the weapon looks cool. It looks cute. I started a new account myself for the fun of it. Didn't want to be a vegetable anymore, and yeah, defo that's a problem new players face. Do you miss how simple RTS was the first couple of years it came out? I feel now it's super complex, but it's easier to free to play now. I mean, everything's a mixed bag. Yeah, I don't think it's that complex, to be honest. I think it's still quite simple. There are other games that have a lot more going on. I will say that. A lot more going on. The ones that struggle the most with silvers and new players because they got so many tunes to get up there. I think it can also be not prioritizing characters properly. Simply, like, newer players can just try and tear up every character and they can't identify the ones that are worth upgrading. Is Ghost better than Nimrod or is Nimrod better? Ghost as a damage dealer is nuts. He's probably one of the top 3 damage dealers in the game. Nimrod is kind of niche. You could probably make a really nice team with him. It would be a very particular team. You could throw Ghost on any attack team, it's going to improve it. You say it would be a waste, but 12k damage is 12k damage, and sometimes that's all you need. I mean, yeah, it's not 12k, it'll be like 18, but still, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem as I'm just coming up against these characters with like 60k. Actually, they don't have a lot of HP. It does bypass. It's just there's a lot of bonus HP, but it does bypass defense, so it's not going to get like negated. So it's maybe not going to be terrible. But let's say like they get their bonus HP so quickly now because of these improved tough HP weapons and stuff. But yeah. It just looks complex. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of complexity to it, but it's not simple. I think I think the game, a lot of the game is kind of nice when it comes to how it's like balanced when it comes to stuff you can do.
Sounds good.
Hey, you know, 1 month away, bro. 1 month away. So close to the red patch. I think Ronaldo would be better to go for, not in the most active faction, so don't get many war tokens. Gamescape, you need to, if you're not in a faction that is completing the mission, that is the minimum that you should have for your faction. I'm not saying that you should have a faction that's coming in the top 10 or a top 20 or like top X, but that you have to be completing that mission. 100%. Your faction has to be completing that mission. So if you're not in a faction that is, or you've got members in your faction that are not helping your faction complete that, then you need to find a new faction or new faction mates. As simple as that. Not to be harsh, but that is the thing you need to be completing every war. Every faction should complete that. Like that wants to be active. Even like I've thought about potentially just creating a faction and just having a season off from war. But that would still be the minimum requirement for that faction would be to actually just complete that mission. like it would just be like a lazy faction for a season just because, you know, just to have a chill. But you have to 100% have to finish that mission just because it's free rewards. I think just from those rewards, you could probably have like close to one Ronaldo already just from the 2 wars. But to answer your question, I'd say Kapoor's the best out of these characters. That in terms of price versus usability. Especially for new players, Kapoor is awesome. Defensive damage dealers are always pretty good to try and get your hands on. I need a new faction. My faction only has like 14 actives. Yeah, definitely then. Definitely, Aaron. It's hard, it's tough, but you know, the switcheroo of the region might save your gameplay. We're like 4 spot in Barrow and are in process of booting out inactive members. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. We rarely have more than 4 people per war. I mean, I guess it depends on your personal ambitions. If you're completing that mission, I think that's the minimum you should have. The mission that pops up where you have to do, is it 2,500 battles in war? That's a minimum a faction should have, as they're like what they want to do in war. And then past that, it's like, let's try and like be active. Let's try and get the wars rolling out as often as possible. That's, as a faction, that's important. Fortunately, the mercenaries do help things a lot. And before, like, can you imagine the game without mercenaries? It'd be absolutely horrendous, honestly. Like, if war wasn't horrendous enough as it is, no mercenaries, it'd just be like brutal. Just waiting in queue for like minutes at a time. I mean, they could do certain region mergers at some point again. I know they did some already, so you never know. That could be a thing that happens. Generally, after a game's been out for so long, they do merge regions. Oh, good. I got 42k medals. I'm getting my 5th Kapoor. Yep, 5th Kapoor is good, right? I think it's 5th. 4th or 5th. Can't remember. One of them's legit. Okay, it's 4th. LB2 Kapoor's nuts. Because he gets 100% AP from doing his signature move. Honestly, LB3 support isn't that important. It will give you some stats though. It will give you HP and stuff. So LB2 is important, but LB3 is just extra stats. You might want a more active region. Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily have to have a crazy active region if you're just in one of the more active factions in that region. Generally, like the 4th and 5th and 6th place factions in a region are going to be less active. It's just the way it is. Like in my region, we have actually pretty good active factions that are like below us. I think Savage Legends and Corrupted Legends are like sister factions, but that's it. The top 5 in terms of like activity. Then below that, just not as active, not going to be as full, or it's just for fun, you know. Like I think if we look at solo level ups, some of these people do come high in solo level ups, you know. So like, if a faction's not scoring that much, a faction's not got even solo milestones, they're not as active, you know. I've lost count. Yeah, me too. In this account, the one I'm playing on right now, I've played in quite a few regions. My other one, I only played in like, I think I only played in 2. I'm pretty sure. Upson and Schley. That was it. That was the only 2 regions I played in. Whereas this one, I played in a bunch, like a whole bunch. Henry was where I started. And I'm in Burke now. And I think I was in like... I want to say the region was called Thomas Richards, but it wasn't. I was in one that was double-barreled like that. I was in Hall, I think. I was in at least 2 others. I just generally forget. Like it isn't that big, like important information. Good old Upson. Honestly, that was a pretty good time. That was a pretty good time. When I was in We Are Warriors, that was a pretty good time. Hall, Chambers, Choctaw. There was another one, right? There was like... You might know I've been in that one. Thomas Regions Richards. The second I remember what it's called, you'll see why I called it Thomas Richards. Because it's like... It's basically like that style of name. It's like... I can't remember what it's called, man. It's sort of like John Lewis, you know. It's that sort of name, you know what I'm saying. Let me see if I can find it. I started in Henry as well. Got phased out back when 66 was a baby new faction. Okay, let's have a little look. Ben Hill. No. That is Jeff Davis. That's the one. That's the one. It's pretty much the same as what I was saying. John Lewis, Jeff Davis, Thomas Richards. Man, I can't remember what he's, man. I can't remember these. Especially like these are places in America. I can barely remember like where I'm from, man. Not to mention, no one in my faction can beat my defense, but I get wiped in wars. Hate to leave though. I like most of the people. Yeah, I mean it can sometimes go like that. One of my very, very early factions I was in for a year. Really nice people and stuff, but yeah, this was before transfers have existed though, and I was one of the best players in the faction. The reason I left was because of events started up which required faction participation, and I was not getting rewarded because other people were not participating enough. That's the minimum. That's what I'm saying. Like, if your faction's not participating enough for you to get the rewards on the faction missions, then I think that's what it is. That's telling you what you need to do. And we are way past the giveaway time, guys. Like 15 minutes past. So let's do that giveaway. There's Eva in all her glory. And you can see in the background, I took some random picture of Easter eggs off the internets. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I'm gonna get an Easter egg this year, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, let's set this up. YouTube comment picker. I think the video we're gonna do is the Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead. This guy with his intro and everything. Who does he think he is? Worst bit is that played for like 4 seconds and no one can still work out what video that was because 2 locks. Which one's the real one? Okay, what comment should I do? Okay. I'm maybe gonna get some troll comments on this one, but we'll see. Remember the rules, guys. If you type something that's a bit too controversial, YouTube can just block your comment. And the software, like the page that I use to find the comments, won't see your comment because YouTube's blocked it. So don't go too crazy. Okay, here's the video. And it's the 100 mythic pulls, and the entry is these 100 pulls were, and then what? What? Mythical. Fast, or whatever. I don't know. Just come up with something. Were what? That's the link. These 100 pulls were is the entry phrase. Can't believe that missed the mark on Easter character by not making a Jesus. Was it you who said that, Sandor, in a comment? I really liked your comment. You said about having Jesus as Jesus as the character for Easter, and then you said Eva should have been the character for the next Christmas because like Christmas Eve, Christmas Eva. That was actually a really good one. I think that was you, right? These 100 pulls were, guys. Let's see how many we've got it right already. 7. Only 7. And if I go back to that video, it's got 79 likes. That one didn't get many likes. But it has actually got reasonable views now. Originally, it didn't have many views, but it's getting views. It's getting some views now. Wasn't me, I don't think, but I agree 100%. Yeah, someone made that comment on that either the Eva video or the event video, and it was a really cool comment. But too late. Too late. I think they don't want to be too controversial. As much as it's like Easter is, you know, a religious date, it's not for everybody, you know. For me, it's a date where I can get some chocolate. That's the date for me. While you're doing your comment, guys, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button on that video, I wouldn't mind. I would not mind. I would like it, in fact. Okay, how many comments we got? Let me see. We're up to 24. Can I do the up button? No. This is a shambles. Okay, here's the link to the video again. And there you go. The real holiday is the day after Easter when all the sweets go half price. True that. True. I actually knew someone who basically, when it was Christmas for them, I used to always see their photos, their family photos, and at Christmas they had loads of Halloween chocolates out because they bought the Halloween like themed chocolates after Halloween ends because they go on sale for Christmas. So I don't know, sounds like a pretty good idea. Okay, let me refresh that video, guys. How many of you did hit that like button? I want to try and get out to 100 likes. I don't know why it had so little likes. People hated that video. Oh, we got 100. We actually got it. That makes me feel so good, guys. You guys hit the like button while you were there. Thank you so much. 100 likes. Awesome. Thank you so much. I was like, why? It was at like 50. I was like, what did I do wrong? But I prepared for this for months. I expected more from you guys. But this is good, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me hit the refresh again. 102. Thank you, guys. Okay. Get comments 29. We'll give it another 2 minutes. We'll give you a chance to make a comment on there. These 100 pulls were what? You should necro some old videos to bring them back. What does that mean? You mean like make it so that's the video that you guys comment on and stuff? Or like share them, like check out this old video of mine. The thing about RTS is 90% of the videos I make on it don't have huge longevity, especially when they do a reset. Like, resets are the worst thing for a YouTuber because literally every guide I did in the S-Class era, every, like, how-to, every, like, anything that was, like, explaining how something worked in the S-Class era, one day to the next, dead. Like, I can go and check all my S-Class guides, like, this just uphill, getting views. Mythic comes out, flatlined. Like, just, like, doesn't, maybe it gets, like, 100 views in the last year. And that's probably because people misclicked, you know? Check out this video of S-Class James. Exactly. Okay, how many entries got? 30. We're going to click start on the first winner, guys. We're doing 2. 10,000 Gold Mythic tokens each. First winner is going to be... Cygnus. He finally gets one. I was like, Cygnus is going to hate me forever. He's been here for ages, doesn't get any wins at all. These 100 pulls were controversial. Cygnus finally gets the win. It's been a while. It's been a long old while. Maybe Cygnus has just gone to bed. He's like, I ain't gonna win. Bedtime. I'm sure he's in chat. Surely he's in chat. You know what it is? It's just gobsmacked. He's lost for words. That's what it is. He's lost for words. He's here. He is here. I've seen him chat. He made this comment like, what? 2 minutes ago. Just now. He fainted. He just can't believe it. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. I think I might actually implement that rule though, Moon. I think if someone's a member, that's the... Because I don't... Like, if you don't know how giveaways work on Twitch, if you're a member of someone's Twitch or like a subscriber, you actually get like bonus chance to win. I can't do that on this, but I think maybe that if you're a member, you basically have your win sort of like you've got it. You don't have to like be like, yo, I'm here sort of deal. Because I'd hate for a member to be like, oh, I missed out because I had to go to the bathroom or something like that. That feels rough. That feels rough. Okay, next winner. Seeing this, you just have to drop me a message on Discord. Need your account code and your region. And we'll get that sorted. Next winner cannot be Cygnus. But the next 10,000 Gold Mythic tokens will go to... Alright. Sly. These 100 pulls were like expected. Really? You expected me to get that many Gold Mythics? I got so many. So many. Someone hit me with the alright. Was that a subscriber or a follow over on Twitch? Maybe think about doing just a members only giveaway. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I'd have to see if I could get extra or if I had to take it out of my weekly stuff. Okay, Sly's a win raw. Just have to drop me a message on Discord, Sly. Just account code and region. So mainly just account code. So I... No idea what faction or region Sly is in. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. How about a Gamescape only raffle? I'm gonna go ahead and say no. No. Alright, cheers, Cygnus. I'll sort that out after my stream ends. Maybe a stay-at-home dad-only raffle. Very specific raffles right now, guys. I have got potentially something that I can do soon. I am closing in on quite a big milestone on my channel. I have meant to message someone from Scopely again, just based on when I hit 10,000 subscribers. I messaged someone from Scopely just before, and I was like, I mean, I've done this mainly through your game. Would it be possible to give away some in-game rewards? I guess I could do the same with the 15,000. What it would be, obviously, would not be down to me, but I could potentially do something on top from IRL, and send something in the post that wasn't too crazy. That could be cool. How about like your friends only raffle, meaning Noah, Tex, Moon, and Mr. C? They're my friends? Too easy, man. You set me up too easy, man. Too easy. Too easy. $15K bloody shirts giveaway. And you changed that to neckerchiefs, and I might actually be interested, to be honest. Shot spot. I'm only messing. Blowing kisses don't work. Yeah, Mini Baker Lad tried. Mini Baker Lad did try. I was checking my messages last week from people who sent me messages, and then I just randomly received a message from Mini Baker Lad just blowing me a kiss while I was like confirming people would give me the info for the winnings. It's like, yeah, nice try, mate. It's a nice try. I tipped my hat and all that. The effort was there, but I don't know about it. I don't know. I wonder who keeps telling me to stay off the bridge. Moon, I guess. He's the bridge keeper. How do I get a lot of junk to the training area? To the training area? What do you mean? If you mean like 2 stars and stuff, when you go into your training grounds, you go to trainer conversion, and these actually do accumulate, guys, so make sure you like keep an eye on this. You'll just randomly get 2 stars and stuff every now and again, because they're in like SR and they're in some world map stages. It's not much, but a couple of extra trainers. You could do it on 4 stars as well. I've locked some 4 stars. Like some of my favorites, like Carmen and stuff. Carmen was legit. Look at this as a 4-star, guys. Where is she? I can't even do 4 stars, can I? 4 stars. Look at this for a 4-star. She looks badass. She reminds me of like Terminator. Some of it's the hairstyle, I think. But look at the rush. 600% damage and 250. It's only like set burn run percentage. But for a 4-star, that was pretty crazy. And there's a small bonus chance. This was a character that came out in like the 6-star era as a 4-star, kind of random. I don't think you can get this character anymore, so she's properly rare. And in the 15th anniversary version, there was some other version that was available, but I didn't get him because I didn't get him for some reason. I think you had to have your account linked up to Skybound, and I did, and it just didn't give it to me for some reason. I'm not sure why. No, it's just on the wall watching me walk around, waiting for me to get bit and turn so he can put me down. He's praying, waiting for the day. Three-star Gabe, maxed and locked. We all disown you. Do I have 3-star Gabe? I generally have a lot of Telltale characters. Yeah, the ones I could hold on to. Some of them were harder. Some of them were harder to get than others. But I have a lot of Telltales. Even some of the rarer ones. I think I had the really rare one on my other region. I don't think I've got on this region. There was a really rare Telltale character. Conrad's. Yeah, I don't have it on this region. Trip. I have it on my other region though. You see, that's what they could have done in this Telltale event. They could have just done like a Telltale only wheel for your for these tokens, right? I thought there was confirmation when I did this, but when you do, you know, these elite character tokens, they could have done a Telltale only wheel for elite character tokens, but all it was is Telltale characters from the 3, 4, 5-star era. That would have been awesome. I would have been pulling. Like, I would have been properly pulling. Just to get them on. That would have been sick. I mean, I guess there's still time. I guess I can put that forward. I've already put forward some like ideas for Telltale. Not just this season, but for future seasons. I'm like a big Telltale fan, of course, so I'm just always got the ideas. That's an idea they need to hear. Yeah. I'm going to be speaking to someone later in the week about some stuff, so I always bring it up in those meetings. Vernon, Lily, Larry, all the rarer in-game. I think I've got all of those. I'm pretty sure. No? 5-star? Okay, that's 4-star. 5-star. Maybe I don't. I do. Lily's there. And what was the other one? Larry. I'm pretty sure I got Larry. Larry can turn up in your training grounds. Not training grounds. He can turn up in your supply depot. At least that's where I got him from. But they might not turn up anymore. It might have been like a different one. I did get the fast version of Marlon and Rosie in here. Sorry, I forgot about the depot. Polishing kit. Close. Close. So yeah, if there's any thoughts you ever have about Telltale stuff, I mean game stuff in general, but right now it's Telltale. Hit me up on Discords. Either just highlight me on my Discord channel with the idea. That's one way to do it. Training grounds. I'm not sure if these characters are in the training grounds, but you never know. You never know. Okay, I received some messages on Discord. Cygnus and Sly have messaged me. Nice. All confirmed. Actually, let me just make 100% sure you both messaged me the right info. I had someone who won a giveaway last week who didn't give me the information properly. Oh no, they did eventually. I messaged them back and said, yo, you need to just give me the right information, because they didn't. Okay, Cygnus is fine. And Sly is fine. Awesome. There is a Telltale Special Edition Ben. I have it. Yeah, there's Fast Ben. You mean the Fast 5-star, right? Is that what you're talking about? This guy. Season 1. He was actually legit. Medium bonus AP leader. I don't think he had the best rush. It was alright, but a lot of people used him as a defense leader because he gave defense. It was only against ranged characters, but it gave medium AP and people could rush turn 2 if they had 44 AP, I think. I don't think they needed to be 45. I'm not sure. I can't remember, to be honest. Got Cranny at grade 4, and he has more attack than LB3 Lydia. What does he get for grade 4? I mean, he doesn't get a lot of his kit, honestly. Oh, he gets the reflect. That's actually kind of cool. He gets the reflect reduction, and he gets the first half of weapon expert. I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. At least it gets the reflect. I think that's probably his best passive, the reflect. It doesn't give him the best damage, but it is the passive that I think is really, really good. Omid has one. Yeah. I think there's a lot of characters who... I mean, they just renamed them, I think, to, like, Special Edition. You know? But... I think originally Omid's one was called something else. I think it's because he came out in Season 2 in RTS, and in Season 2 he didn't really feature that much. Whereas these ones have got like episodic names under their name, which is kind of cool. It ties that bind, sort of thing. I got a max one as well. I don't like her jacket here though. I think her jacket from the show, from the game, was much nicer. I think it was long sleeved and blue, whereas this is no sleeves and blue. What upgrades did you do on Kapoor? I maxed Kapoor, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not his level, but I maxed. Oh no, he's almost max level. Okay, I haven't actually. I don't think much gives him bonuses to his damage. So a lot of it's just 9 out of 10s. And because he's on attack, he doesn't need things like critical hit resistance and stuff. I only went to 11 AP on his signature move because that's all he needs. Anything over that, like 15, you're wasting a Madeline. You know, you don't need to go up and higher than 11 because that's enough to get your AP. You get 35 AP from just doing the signature move, and then you get 31 for the actual signature move itself. So that's 66. The only time it's beneficial to get more is if he's slowed, which isn't going to happen too often, but it could potentially be a thing. Weapon. I have him in a team right now, I think. It's a shame you can't use these teams very often. I used it a couple of times in War last weekend, or yesterday, and it was actually kind of fun, but like it's too easy to counter with just the main resist mods. The game's kind of like simple there, unfortunately. But I just gave him a lot of HP. 45% HP first slot, 12% to a line. And then the other character who's next to him is Zhifeng, and she's got the same 50% HP and then 12% HP to a line, and they stack with each other, multiply with each other. And he comes out at 73k HP, she comes out at 96k. So lots of HP, and because their damage is based off of their HP, so that's pretty cool. And if ever a big HP leader comes out, more than 30%, like a 50% HP leader, they're going to get a massive boost. Obviously, I could use Pamela here, but I don't think Pamela's a very good attack leader. Like, Wang Fe at least brings in some decent control. And his signature move is really important. Like, that's the only way I can take out Angels with this team, is with his signature move. Did you show Where Do I Find It? No. If it's called Where Do I Find It, I have not seen that. I has not. I has not indeed. Okay, let's oh, we've got all the territories. Best Telltale turn in my opinion is the normal 6-star era was Violet. I don't know about my 6 stars, to be honest, in this region. If I could combine both my regions, I'd be in a better state, but I've got to scroll down a bit as well. Got quite a lot. Okay, I've got Violet and Clementine. Do I have any others? Kenny 6. Rosie. Has the new Telltale characters got the Telltale logo on them? No. They've got it in the thing below, but that's about it. Wait, has he got a tattoo on his arm? Did Kenny have tattoos? I can't remember. I think he had a long sleeve shirt on most of the time. My favourite Telltale character was probably the Alert 6-star Clementine. This one. Her art as well was really nice. It's probably one of the best arts for Telltale characters. You can't see it anymore because it's just got the avatar thing on the left hand side. But if you go and check out my 10 pull, which magically has 10,000 views on my channel, and it's only a 10 pull for Clementine, but if you check that out, you can see the art in that. It looks really, really nice. Why isn't his tattoo a boat? I don't know, I don't know if he was the boat god until the apocalypse started, you know? Before that, he seemed to be into trucks. I'm actually not sure what Kenny did. Does anyone remember what his job was? I can't remember if he had a thing. Some other people I can remember, Lee was a teacher and stuff, and Carly was a news reporter. He was a fisherman. I don't think that was his job. I think it was just he kind of liked to go fishing. Shield shown. What is your favorite Telltale? Yeah, I guess. He mentions catching dolphins. Yikes. That's a yikers. From Fort Lauderdale. Okay. It was his job. Okay, interesting. He was a commercial fisherman or just what? There we go. All done. I don't remember that. I do not remember that at all. Katya was a vet. Don't remember what Lily did. He was a human. It was a character, a charter boat, if I remember correctly. Okay. Lily Air Force. Wasn't she just in admin in the Air Force? There's the whole semi-reference to the Air Force with one of her characters. Was it the S-Class? Where she's got the hat on and stuff. Kind of a reference to it. She was a mechanic. Okay. It's interesting. It's interesting. Who did it better? Magna or Eva? I actually think Eva looks pretty cool. I do think Eva looks pretty cool. This weapon. You guys gonna put 1535 on this? She's got a 66 AP rush, so she needs the bonus to AP. I guess it's a 1535, right? 50% attack. Is normal Eva better or is Easter Eva better? They're very different. Like, what normal Eva has problems with, Easter Eva does not. Like, for instance, reflect and bide. Because she can't do crits. This character doesn't crit, whereas the other character does crit. It's actually going to be interesting. Like, as much as the other character... I mean, they're both going to rush pretty quickly. They both have turn 2 rushes naturally. So, you could potentially have them both on the same team. And they both have natural turn 2 rushes. And she's going to blow up a line of enemies. No bonus HP blown up. And then the other Eva can just blow up the leader. And then waste not one of the other last characters. So there'll be one character left. They could potentially work together quite nicely. But Outlast will be a problem, obviously. And so will Revives. But if you're blowing up 4 characters on turn 2... the combo between them both could be actually pretty decent, I think. I wish Lydia had that 3rd slot. I think if Gentleman would have had something like that, that would have been cool as well. Looking creepy with the Donnie Dar. Yeah, I don't know. I think she looks pretty cool. I'm not sure why she's got headphones on though. I can understand like the bunny ears, but the headphones. It's like some covert mission as a I don't know, some ranch. It says Kenny was a commercial fisherman pre-outbreak, so I guess it was his job. She needs those hits playing, but she's got a microphone and everything. It's kind of interesting though. I love the little bunny rabbit in the back, just chilling. To communicate with killer rabbits to help her clear walkers. Hey, there we go. Got to jam out when you're slaughtering. Yeah, true enough. It's a sniper thing. I think you normally would speak to your spotter, right? But I guess she's not. She hasn't got this spotter. She's playing Xbox. Reminds me from the first scene movie Kingsman, the OG one, the original one. I still actually need to see like the follow-up movie. I thought the first one was actually pretty good. What's up, Cobra? Welcome to the stream. You're tuning in pretty much at the end of it, but I do appreciate you dropping in. When you shoot such a thing, you can get your hearing missed. Yeah, I know. When I've shot rifles and stuff, even just the basic general purpose rifle they have in the British military stuff, and they're quite loud, and then they're only just normal rifles. The first one, when every bad guy's head is popping and you hear that happy song. Oh right, yeah, I remember that. Actually, yeah. Okay. Wasn't that the one in they did the song when he went into the church as well and he just starts going crazy and just like destroying everybody. Why does having Ghost on any team? It's 4 slot. It's 4 slot. Give 20% attack to this character and all adjacent teammates. There's a scene when they go into the church. That's kind of good. It's kind of good. Okay, what day is it today, guys? Monday. The next planned stream is going to be Thursday. For sure. I don't know if there's anything going to be happening then except like potential gold rush. But they did actually do it earlier last time. But maybe they won't do it this time because there was like a gate the last time they pushed it out early. We'll see. But what did you guys think of the wolf token wheel? Is it still here? I mean, they could potentially just extend the wolf token wheel. Or like bring it back with prayer in it as well. Other than the gate, guys. Other than the gate. Just like if they did another gold rush with these as the tokens for the rewards. Or do you prefer like 20% crates? No worries, Media Baker Lad. Thanks for dropping in, man. I do appreciate it. Do appreciate. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. But I am assuming that Priya would go into the wheel this Thursday just because it's 2 weeks since she's been out of the wheel. But it could be Friday. And is there an event character that happened in that time? Sawyer? Is Sawyer already in the wheel? I think Sawyer's already in the wheel, right? Yeah, Sawyer's already in the wheel. So it would just be Priya, pretty much. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Not a fan of the crates, yeah. Gold Mythic tokens are completely dead now with the new bitch. I mean, that happens on the 14th as well. Like, Claudio's still going on. No one's still going on. Gonna be streaming the Outbreak. I can see it now. Gonna like this Eva a bit. Yeah. Maybe. I like the style. What can I say? But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of my stream. I will be streaming on Thursday as well. So hopefully see some of you guys there. But I will have some content out between now and then without a doubt. This new event should be starting in around 2 hours time. So make sure you just get on it early on because it's a daily roadmap event. I will probably do a guide video tomorrow. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you've claimed your offers of the Telltale stuff. I've already claimed the hats today. And go to the web portal to claim the hats or the caps. It's 5 per day, in-game 5 per day web portal. You should be at like, I believe you should be at 70 now. Or 70 tomorrow. Let me just see. 70 now, 80 tomorrow. So make sure you get on that, guys. Make sure. But thanks again, guys, and I'll see you on Thursday. Take care. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.